Hi, this is Lawrence Tanner, public address announcer for your Los Angeles Lakers. Your Season 4 top plays winners are about to compete for 100,000 VC. Which will it be? Let's see your contenders.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the color sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Damian Lillard, Antetokounmpo out there with Tatum. Then there's Irving. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Here's Young. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
Young against Lillard. A floater. And the rejection by Giannis. Irving finds Giannis. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's the three. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Tatum.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Young inside. Jokic defending. Young, good.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
Ring shot on the way, and that one is good. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Jokic with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Tatum way outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 7.
Boy, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot, and then he's got you right where he wants you.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the West. Here's Giannis. Oh, my! What a play.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Embiid, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Embiid with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here is Young. And it's sent back by Lillard. Irving passes to Jokic. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Deflects the pass. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Jokic kicks to Irving. The kick out to Tatum. Giannis passes to Tatum. And the 3 off target. The East trail by 11. To the inside. Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
Lillard outside. Good. good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
The kick out to Tatum. We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Tatum's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And the East has possession. It's a 13-point game. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by the West. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the basket by Lillard.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Lillard's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Here's Embiid. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Star. Paul George is checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Kyrie Irving.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now Halliburton. Paul George missing from long range. And it's Vucevic missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass.
A little contact there. Could have drawn a whistle, but Morant just plays through.
And here's Jokic outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the... Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
Defensive foul.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got George, Damian Lillard out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's James in at the 4 spot.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
The West again cannot hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the coverage play.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
The West leading by 10. The tray. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Lillard following the basket by John Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Lillard. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Lillard's got 14 points for the game. That's on LeBron James.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Sabonis comes in for Vucevic, and Murray subbed in for Halliburton. The West also making some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jokic. Ball comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Lillard. Curry's checked in for Morant. Tatum, he's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
They get the rebound. Murray, no good. The West leading by 9. Thompson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and it's good for 2.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, we know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. Now, good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Sabonis finds Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama has got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wembanyama has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Brunson. Sweet little floater. And the West leads by 7.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Good ball movement here by the East. And it's Brown missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. At one point, they led by 16.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
For 3, Murray. Sabonis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. James kicks to Brunson. Clock at 6. Tatum passes the ball. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Wembanyama looking it over. Sabonis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
And the East with some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Sabonis. Leonard comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Trae Young subbed in for Jamal Murray. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Adebayo. Evan Mobley comes in for James. And Irving subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Wembanyama. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. The West also making some changes. George is checked in for Tatum. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Ball. Timeout call here by the West. They're going to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
The West again cannot hit.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
KD's shot is off. It's a close game here in Indianapolis. And George, here we go.
An elite defender. Leonard is terrific at going after the block.
And here are the East All-Stars. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Wembanyama. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, He's a threat every time up the floor.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Irving for three. The rebound by KD. Here's Wembanyama. That shot is off. Good D by Mobley. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo drops in the floater.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Young pass to Wembanyama. Off target with his three. So that'll be it. For the first half, fairly even battle underway in.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West. And that wraps up the...
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And there's Embiid, and it's Young, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Irving from long range. Here's Jokic. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Wembanyama. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Three-pointer, Lillard. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the 4 this game. Now 6 for 10.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Curry against Irving. Curry can't get it to go. The West leading by 4. Jokic inside. Embiid's there. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in. Here's KD. They get it back. Second chance shot. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
Hey, Embiid is used to this.
It's plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's James. No good that time. Great D that time from Leonard. Trailing by 2.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Irving passes to Jokic. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And here's Young from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the East All-Stars. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jokic. And it's ball in for Kyrie Irving. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. KD's shot is good.
Even with the defender draped all over him, Durant locked in and laser focused to get that one to go down.
It's good. Adebayo's got his first 2 points of the night. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
It's going by Adebayo. Here's the drive, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Curry.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it for... Oh! Yes, sir! Come on, bring it!
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Morant scanning the floor. And the shot is good. 9 points for KD.
Durant, tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Right side Tatum. Some nice passing here by the West. LeBron James charging through contact. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Down low. Here's KD. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
2 points. That one goes.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
LeBron's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Brown outside. Here's Young. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
No good from LeBron. The East leading by 3. And it's Young. Time on the assist by Durant. Young's got 16.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Back to Lillard from deep. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
There's a minute left to play here in the third. Inside, Grant. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. He has 6.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the SWAT. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Now that one, the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Damian Lillard. Lillard against Morant. Good on the 13-footer.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Lillard way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the East All-Stars. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, we're back. And a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Antetokounmpo out there with Adebayo. Then there's Irving. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Lillard in at the one. Embiid with it. Lillard picks him up. Now here's Adebayo. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball.
That's a three-pointer. Jason Tatum.
And so Morant will bring it up for the East All-Star.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot. His finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
And the first one drops. And KD drops them both. Here is Lillard.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Embiid, the pass to KD. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's the East with the tip. Brown deciding where to go with it.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And here are the East All-Stars. Brown dishes to Durant. Curry passes to Brown.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Stephen Curry.
Now Lillard. Brown with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Brown kicks to Durant.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Stolen by Durant. To the middle. Embiid with the throwdown. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Outside Tatum. Giannis inside. Defended by Durant.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And stolen by Tatum. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Kyrie Irving.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. It's Morant with the drive.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
To the inside.
Basket by Kyrie Irving.
Irving's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half. Much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Inside. The pass to Curry.
Stephen Curry.
Here's Lillard. Adebayo finds Lillard.
Defensive foul. Kevin Durant. Damian Lillard. Shooting one.
That free throw good from Lillard.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court. And there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
And here's the fast break. Giannis. Oh, what a finish! Good.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim. Boy, that was tremendous. That would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Morant with it. Entered on the wing. Durant trying to break free.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such
a setup and the slam by Giannis. Here's Curry. Leonard the pass to Embiid. Back to Leonard. Embiid dishes to Morant. Embiid kicks to Curry.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And here's the West with the ball. In the corner, Tatum with it. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight,